really quickly before I even start, I do just want to find out who's not from the United States. Clap it up. Hi, people. Okay, where are you from? Oh, Cork! Do you guys know? Clap if you know about Cork. Okay. They love Cork. They're obsessed with Cork. Anytime you meet a Cork person, you'll know they're from Cork because they will tell you before they tell you their name, okay? They love Cork. And you're from Cork as well?
No, I'm from Dublin.
You're from Dublin?
Friends anyway.
Oh my God. You guys don't understand. This is like Staten Island, Manhattan, okay? They have overcome so much to have this friendship. But you guys are sitting in the front row. Irish people in the front row. That's madness. Have you been here a long time? You must have been. Yeah.
8 years.
8 years, yeah. That's the mark where you get the American confidence to sit in the front row. You can use your voice and talk to. It's amazing. Clap it up for these guys. This is growth. And you guys look great as well. I am from Ireland. Surprise. No, I actually will be living in your country for 10 years this month. Yeah, I know. Nearly a New Yorker. I do. I love living here. I actually had a choice between Germany or here. And I was like, obviously, I should go to the United States because they speak English and I speak English. But I found out very quickly I don't. Because every time I would speak to an American, after a few seconds, they'd be like, oh my God, your English is so good. And I'd have to be like, oh, thank you so much. It is my only language. I always thought that was like a you thing for the people from the United States. I thought it was like a you issue that you didn't know that Ireland speaks English predominantly as a first language. But it is a big country, so it's like, that's fine, but it's still a you thing, okay? Until recently, I was getting my coffee at my local coffee shop, and the barista also has a non-United States accent, so I always wanted to ask her where she's from, but that's something that you guys do. So I was trying to be tactful with it, and then eventually she told me that she was going home to Spain for a holiday, and I was like, oh my God, you're from Spain? I'm from Ireland. We're neighbours. And then she was like, well, how long have you lived here? And I said, 10 years. And she goes, that's why your English is so good. I was like, thank you so much. I've been working on it for 34 years. So I think it's a me thing, to be honest. Words are hard. We do have an Irish language, though. I don't want to mislead you. We do have one. It's kind of hard to explain because majority of the country do speak English as a first language, and it's a bit of history, but it's because when the Brits came, they outlawed it, and the food. That was literally just for the Irish in the room. It is one of those things, though. You know the way Gen Z is making every country feel bad about something? In your country, it's climate change. You should stop. In our country, it's that we don't speak our native language. So I've been trying to relearn it. For the Irish in the room, clap if you can speak it fluently. It's really hard, though. It was taught really badly to us, okay? It's really hard. But I've been trying to relearn it. And I didn't realise how important it is to know your native language, because all of a sudden I was like, wow, we are so dramatic as a people. Because if you want to say I'm hungry in Irish, it's to ucrasurm, but then that translates back into English as the hunger is on me. That is the most famine-head way to say that. 2 famine references. That's the thing about Irish people. We will always bring up the famine. Okay? It's our 9/11. I wrote on my notes not to do that joke. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. But I did it. We have different slang too, because a lot of our slang would have been based off Irish. So I didn't realise that you guys didn't know our slang. Because we know all of your slang, because we grew up watching your TV shows, okay? But I didn't realise people don't watch Irish shows over here. I know you're watching Dairy Girls now, so you're... I mean, yeah, but a lot of you are 20 years behind, okay? Some people actually think that is in real time, and they'll come up to me and be like, oh my God, are the Brits trying to kill you? I'm like, yes. That is why I came to your country. Freedom. No, it's the slang is something I've had to explain so many times, you know. I've never had to... If you are sick back home, you'll say, I'm in bits, okay? And I was saying that to my American friends, like, oh, I can't go out, I'm in bits. And they were like, what? And I was like, got really defensive. I was like, obviously it means I'm sick, because I'm in bits. I'm in little pieces. I'm not whole. Then I was like, oh my God, have I been a poet my whole life? It's so embarrassing. Then there's one that we use everywhere in the country, which is very versatile, and you'll hear it a million times if you ever go to Ireland. It's grand, okay? So how are you? Grand. How's the meal? Grand. How's the weather? Grand. It means fine. I had no idea that Americans were hearing that and interpreting that as grand, grandiose, amazing. So So every time I was answering with grand to Americans, and I would say it multiple times, they'd be like, wow, you're so positive. I was like, I'm suicidal. I love doing that line because the people who have been suicidal cackle the loudest. They're like, we survived it. I found out the miscommunication with Gran because I had an American friend over here, a man, and I slept with him because it's really important for me to ruin a friendship. But because he was a friend, I was just like, how was that for you? I don't actually want to know the answer, if I'm honest. But he was being polite back and trying to use my slang, and he was like, it was grand. I was like, fuck you. I did all my best moves as well. I was very quiet and very still. Okay, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that because I did that recently at an American event and it was all Gen Z advertisers, and when I said that line, they go, aww. I was like, it's fine, I've learned from you. I enjoy sex now, I make noises. I'm like, it was really hard for me to date an American because you guys have feelings. It's so weird to explain this because my friend told me I was a hypocrite for saying that on stage because he was like, you're the most emotional person I've ever met. And I was like, yeah, but that's not what I said. Okay? Because you guys grew up with like having feelings and being able to identify them and articulate them, okay? I would wake up feeling I'm depressed for the whole day, okay? I'll call my dad. He acts like I've just called tech support, by the way. Because he's like, have you turned it on and off again? And what the fuck type of answer is that? But then he'll be like, did you have water today? And I'm like, oh, never mind, mixed up my depression with dehydration again. Oh my God, so when I broke up with him, I was fine. That was the feeling I felt. It was just like, next chapter, move on, I'm grand. But the way my American friends were showing up for me, the level of support they were giving me, it made me feel bad that I didn't feel bad, okay? One of the girls showed up to my house with soup. That's a fucking sad food. So then I was like, what is wrong with me? Do I not have like real emotions? And I kept thinking about it. So then I walked out of the street one days and I kept thinking about it, and then my eyes started to water and I was like, oh, sadness. And then I sneezed. I was like, never mind, just that emotion of pollen. It's hard though. I just find there's two parts to it. There's being a woman and there's being Irish. The woman part every woman in the room can relate to. I don't know if straight men know this. When we break up with you, we've already done that 6 months previously in our head. Okay? We have the bags mentally packed. All of the WhatsApp groups have known for months, okay? You walk in for dinner one day, you're like, what are we going to have tonight? And we're like, this fucker has no idea what's about to happen to him. Then the second part is being Irish, because for our generation, I'm presuming we're all from the same generation, the Irish in the room, every other generation had it worse than us. So we could never complain about anything. If we said, oh, my knee is sore, your parents would be like, the recession, okay? Your grandparents would be talking about the famine, even though they didn't exist during the famine, okay? You could never complain. So it's just a people who shove everything down, process all those emotions when they're 80 and immediately pass away. It's a medical condition at home. It's called dying of feelings.